My wife's here. Today we need to talk about something very serious, something that is deeply interesting, and I don't see anyone else on the internet talking about it, and that is Instagram's absolute oversaturation of kitten AI videos. And when I say oversaturation, I don't mean it's a problem. Oh no, baby, I'm thriving. I mean it's a problem for you, because when you start going down this rabbit trail, it's impossible to get out. Okay.
Flashback to high school.
Yeah. What do you think the storyline of this is so far?
Bullied cat.
Bullied cat. Okay. So clearly there's some sort of private school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And big old jock cat just comes and pours spaghetti on this little kitten's head. Is he eating? Is he eating it now? Also, it really...
Beggars can't be choosers.
It also makes me wonder what kind of class is he in, because the
Yeah, what?
the chalkboard.
He's in class and they just have bean spaghetti.
Yeah, he's eating spaghetti, and also this is behind him, and there's one light in the room.
Don't worry,
that's not on. Why did he go in the trash though?
I don't know. Like in Minions 2, or whatever Minions it is,
yeah,
when they're in the shop learning, that's what it looks like.
You're right. But the thing about it is that the minions didn't fight pieces of watermelon.
Holy crap!
The dog just hit her head on the door.
It's so hard.
She's beating up multiple types of watermelon. Big watermelon, small watermelon.
Medium watermelon. All
sorts of watermelon, quite honestly. I hate when I punch watermelons and
it explodes into flames.
It happens with you?
All the time.
I hate when it doesn't happen. It never happens to me.
All the time, you mean?
Gosh dang it. All right. Feet hands are quite honestly the best thing ever. Oh, how long do you think this training montage was? I mean, it was raining.
It happened fast, though. He was a warrior immediately.
But also, he's very clearly not in high school. So to put that into perspective, they're essentially a bunch of high schoolers.
He comes back and beats up a high schooler. Just happens to look like the first bully.
Just a random high schooler. He just walks in. He's like...
What if he just trained and it was like throughout the weather cycle of one day?
It's a really crazy day. It was sunny this morning.
He hides in the trash can in the evening, gets up in the morning, becomes a Ninja Master Kitty.
No, that's the end of that video. What do you think about that?
10 out of 10.
I'm literally engrossed in the storyline. But here's the thing. You're going to see the exact same formula over and over again. Here, I'll show you another one. So the dad in this genre of story is technically the kitten was in the last video. Watch.
Struggling.
This one thick dad.
He beefy.
Every time you get me a present, am I not always like this?
Without a doubt.
What do you think's in the present? Do you think it's the thing that he wanted?
Bomb.
He's just gonna.
What did he want? What was he asking? Oh,
a
jersey.
Remember.
He wanted a jersey. It's his football jersey. Oh wait, he's got the jersey.
But
wait, that's a soccer jersey. He was looking at a football jersey in the beginning. Storyline is not consistent.
Soccer is football.
Okay, let's not be technical here.
Okay, so do you see something about this frame right here? Maybe the blatant advertising right there and right here. Use the code. Remember that, okay? It's gonna get even worse. Do you see the pattern here?
Yeah.
That First off, they don't really like overweight cats.
Yeah.
They're very prejudiced against the poor person is always the overweight one, and they always have to go to the gym. We have watched a decent amount of horror movies.
A lot of horror movies.
And is this not...
What a thrilling jump scare.
If I woke up, if we have children and I see one of their naked bodies above me with a freaking razor, I'm punting that thing. I'm kicking it to next week, quite honestly. This is something I see in my nightmares. What's with the belly buttons?
Why does he look like a deflated balloon on his armpits? And...
Good question. I have no idea.
You can't
do it at the camera. What's the moral to that story? Can you tell me?
You literally read this off, like, in the last video, same thing.
Yeah, imagine that okay, so you're a damsel in distress, okay? You're burning. I'll just add a little flame thing here. All right? You're on fire. Now, I see you. I'm fat.
Don't rescue me. Go to the gym.
I'm fat, all right? You don't want to be rescued by somebody who's fat.
Ew, no. Lift some weights.
Exactly. So I go, and I lift some weights, all right? I come running back to save you. Oh yeah, it takes, 6 months to get ripped like that, and you're dead. You're dead, and the building's burned down. So, at least he's shredded now. He can get some other hot babes. He doesn't need to be in a fire.
Only if they're on fire.
Oh snap! Okay,
I'm totally signing up to get 20% off for an entire year. This has been an efficient ad campaign.
This is something that I've been putting off and I need to talk to you about. Somehow, someway, companies have sunk their little slithery hands into this beautiful art. So I'm sitting here, right? I'm emotionally just wrecked from what I just watched. Then I swipe the video and they're like, yeah!
A game that makes you think it's Tetris, but it's much worse.
Yeah. Good one.
Now this is the last video I'll show you. I think it's probably the most morally questionable ad I've ever seen in my life, okay? We're having an argument and he looks teed directly owed, right? Just looks ticked off.
What in the belly button? Is it a belly button?
What is that? He's just a happy cat up there. He's just strutting down. He was angry at first.
But he played
Now he plays Block Blast.
And he blasted the anger away.
You know what? He still has not talked to his wife. No, he's sitting there, feet on the table right next to the meatballs, legs spread, belly buttons out, just playing Block Blast during the table time.
Let's pause on those expressions real quick. He's got one tooth in the bottom.
This is the most morally questionable ad I've ever seen in my life.
As somebody who plays Block Blast a lot, I kind of want to delete it.
It actually doesn't end this way. It actually ends with,
What? Anytime we have an argument, let's play Block Blast.
That's it. Now, I love the fact that it doesn't say it's sponsored anywhere, even though it clearly is.
Of course.
It just says, need to blow off some steam, #Block Blast. And the funniest thing I've seen is, nice try, Diddy.
Nice try, Mr. P. Diddy. You're not going to get me to download your communist app.
Yeah. So, now that we've seen it, what is your take on this?
I don't want one.
You don't want an AI cat?
No. I don't want to take on it.
So that is the end of today's video, quite honestly, and I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope that you sit and you think about what you've done. You wasted all this time watching two people talk about AI cat videos. Please, whoever's making these, don't stop making them. Make them a little bit less advertise-y. What? See you next week? Well, I'll see you after I turn off the camera still, so.
I'm leaving.
All right, bye.